Hey folks, welcome back to Only the Best Fantasy Novels. My name is Robin, and today I want to talk about The Record of Eihi by David Annandale. This is a tie-in novella to the new game, Shadowveil Legend of the Five Rings. It is an RPG that's now available through Steam. Like this is a piece of that companion fiction that sometimes accompanies um, these games, and you can actually download this for free through Aconite Books' website, who are the publisher for Legend of the Five Rings tie-in fiction. And what is this about? This short novella is follows Yasuke Taka, a samurai from the Crab clan, who arrives at the Imperial Palace on a critical mission to see the Emperor, to warn him of a coming catastrophe. Instead, he finds himself before a minor Imperial subcommittee, and he has no choice but to present to them the record of Eihi, which is a document recovered from the Shadowlands. And because the record of Eihi is a tale of some of the evil forces that are stirring, some of the terrible dangers on the loose, and the record it really just provides a fraction of what's in store, should the denizens of the Shadowlands break out. So this is This is actually David Annandale's second foray into writing Legend of the Five Rings fiction, and since the very first book, he wrote the very first tie-in book, and once again, he just does a great job when it comes to like the horror side of this world. Like he does a good job of capturing Taka's desperation when it comes to this mission. The response from the committee, which is what you would expect in a situation like this. But where his writing really shines is the record of Eihi itself, which is just this. It follows this samurai known as Eihi from an unknown clan, and her companions as they become trapped and then travel through the Shadowlands looking for a way out. And he just does a brilliant job of crafting this strange eldritch tale where we follow characters who slowly descend into madness, or do they? Is what they're seeing real or imagined? Can the record itself even be trusted? Because according to the record, they encounter a yokai who does have the power to manipulate the record itself. So there's a whole lot of unreliable narration going on, but he just does a brilliant job of essentially chronicling the descent of this band of characters as they go through the Shadowlands. It is really short and punchy and entertaining to read. Like I said, given this is a novella, it's short, it's very fast paced, and it kind of follows the format of a tale within a tale, as Yasuke Taka essentially presents the record to the Imperial Subcommittee. The story itself is very fast paced, and it does a good job of showing like the physical and mental degradation of the cast of samurai as they go through the Shadowlands, and it slowly ramps up and becomes more intense. Like they start off pretty normal, but then it quickly becomes clear that things aren't quite what they seem. And what I also liked about this is similar to the very first book that David Annandale wrote. Like we get a very up close look at some of the horrors that await in this world. Should they break out, and should they go on the loose? Like it's really spectacularly done. It's not what else can I really say about this other than it's really well written, it's very short, it's fast paced, it's very intense, and it's action packed. Like at the end of the day, this is a piece of tie-in fiction to accompany an RPG game that's now available on Steam. Like it does what it's supposed to do, which is to introduce, kind of give us context for some of what I expect we'll see in the game. I'm not gonna play it, so I wouldn't know. But like I'm guessing it introduces some of the elements that you can expect to see in that game, and it by the story as itself, it works really well as an addition to the existing canon of literature, essentially, for Legend of the Five Rings, and it's especially so in the more horrific subset. Like this is definitely one of the better stories out there. So if you're a fan of L5R, definitely not one to miss. If you're curious about the world, this is a great this might actually be a great intro because it's a self-contained novella. You don't need to know anything about anything when it comes to this to these stories so far. It doesn't reveal anything regarding any of the other stories. There's no titles or anything whatsoever. It's a novella. It's short. It's fast-paced. It's action-packed. And it's written by David Annandale, who, if you're even remotely familiar with Warhammer 40k, I'm fairly sure you know the name David Annandale. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the record of Eihi. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.